Hello gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony M, the DM, and I run games of Dungeons & Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. Today we are playing Ocean Odyssey, and we're on episode number 78. There's the pop-up. Perfect timing. Would the players each like to introduce their characters, please?
Alrighty. Hi, I am North. I am playing Danger Garp. Danger is a cleric fighter, or rather a fighter cleric, who is a grung and is fully a worshipper of Kermit the Frog, who he has turned to on several occasions to aid in his travels. And he basically just wants to make the world a better place by introducing stuff like ethics and laws to places that don't necessarily have them. And it has gotten him into a lot of trouble.
Yep. And is it going to be Kitty or Seaman Key going next?
Hi, I'm Kitty. I'm the druid rogue shifter, and where there's chaos, there is usually the kitty.
Which is great, considering you're the captain of the friggin' ship.
Oh, I think I discovered a ship name.
Oh yeah, what have you decided the ship's going to be called?
Chaos Kitty.
Chaos Kitty. Alright. And
what are chaotic kitties?
the chaotic kitties.
I identify as a monkey cracker.
The claw of chaos.
Yeah, but this ship identifies as being the Chaos Kitties, okay?
Seaman Key.
I play Seaman Key, the Kraken monkey thing with daddy issues. It's a long story. And he is a trickster rogue as well.
Mm-hmm.
He is the monkey Kraken.
Mm-hmm. We also have Tolar, but their player is late for work. Is still at work, so they'll be joining us a little later. And normally we have another player, but they've had real life scheduling issues come up, and they're not able to be in this game anymore, sadly. But what happened last time we played, folks?
Absolute terror. That's what happened. For some of us, in character and in real life.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, you don't know what I'm talking... You mean the giant fucking space station thing full of clowns?
Mm-hmm. The big top in space full of space clowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That was... I had nightmares.
Did you really?
I did have some clown-themed nightmares.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I have coulrophobia in real life, which is the fear of clowns, and I'm a lot better now than I was when I was a kid.
I was told it was called bozophobia, but
nope.
Okay.
Coulrophobia.
Ha! Something else my ex-wife was wrong about.
Indeed. But yeah, we ended up finding this big top, and some of the people knew right off that something was not right, and yet we still decided to disembark
and check it out.
While some of us stayed on the ship, and both parties ended up getting attacked after the part of the party that left the ship went to the big top. They were treated to a show that quickly went sideways. And also, at the same time, those on the ship had to deal with a boarding party of clowns, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
And in both cases, we very shortly found out that they weren't, in fact, clowns. They were some sort of aberration.
Fiend.
Fiend. Some sort of fiend. As
And
we
they
started killing all of them.
They like to eat people.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually...
Just to make your nightmares worse, they like to eat people.
The decision was eventually made in both cases of, let's just regroup on the ship and get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
But we also did a lot of damage before that, and then some of us got some parting shots off as well on the way out, which didn't do a whole lot of damage. But yeah, we managed to escape. Barely.
Fuck those clowns.
Some of us more injured than others, and all of us probably mentally scarred. I'd say that about sums it up.
Mm-hmm.
Surely, did it? What do I do? You came in yesterday looking for your buttons.
This is also a perfect example of why you don't split the party.
Indeed. Yes, do not ever split the party. Okay.
Awesome.
So, what did you discuss once you got back? Once you've you all got back to your ship, counted your scars, breathed a sigh of relief. What do you do?
I think Danger is very much like, we're never going to talk about that ever again. That was horrible.
Fun.
I don't know what passes for fun where you come from, but that is not my idea of fun.
You need to get a better idea of fun then.
Yeah, I think I'm going to pass on that.
I don't like circuses anymore, Captain Kitty.
Because
See?
I'm
fun.
sorry, the scary clown people ruined it for me.
At least someone agrees with me.
Yeah.
They were fun to kill, though.
They were fun to kill.
Yes.
I will admit it was at least a little bit satisfying to hear the squeaking as they died.
Mm-hmm.
He gets
Wow.
this really weird grin across his face.
You don't like clown people?
No! Clowns are horrible!
Why don't you like them? Are all clowns scary demon people in disguise?
Well,
Have you seen clowns? They're scary. The big floppy shoes and the nose and those damn seltzer bottles.
If you think you can,
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention the pies.
help yourself.
What a waste of pie.
You like pie?
Who doesn't like pie?
Me.
There you go.
Well, you're just a weirdo.
Excuse me?
I said what I said.
And you're going to pay for what you said, Frog.
Oh, bring it on, Captain.
Captain, sorry to interrupt, says Forces, but we lost a few people, quite a lot of people actually. We barely have enough people to keep the ship running. I think we either need to head home or try to find a friendly place where we can get more crew.
Suppose we must head to a friendly place to receive more crew. I'll think about your punishment later, Frog Boy.
Yeah.
Danger, you're from space, yeah?
Well, no, he's from
We are
the
in
Foundation
normal
realms.
life.
He
This
would
is-
realistically have no idea
Right.
how far away they are.
I know. But Forces is asking you in character.
Oh, okay. He just goes, "No, I'm not from space. I come from a different realm, okay? I'm not used to space travel, so if you got questions about space, I'm probably not the guy. I mean, I know a general direction, but that's about it.
That works for me.
So,
What general direction is the nearest safe harbor? I guess.
I don't know. I mean, I know the general direction of where we're trying to go in the end.
I think.
Oh,
If we find something on the way there, that's just a happy accident.
I guess I'll have to trust my gut then.
Simon Key sends a silent prayer to Mr. Kermit.
I mean,
Please may we travel safely.
if you want to continue on in the direction of where we're trying to go, 30 degrees northeast.
Come here. Are you... So which north? Like, because
Oh, right.
we're working in 3 dimensions now, not just 2.
Oh, right. That's a good point. Hold on. Hold, please. And I think at that moment he will try to call upon Kermit
Okay.
for some direction, some literal direction.
Mm-hmm. In the meantime, can you make a survival roll? See if Kermit blesses you with a good answer.
Yes. Kermit, please point us in a direction.
66.
Survival roll, I said.
Oh, survival. Okay. Got it.
Which is a D20 plus 11, according to your character sheet.
Yes. Okay. $24.
Nice. So, as you are scanning the heavens, hoping for some divine intervention, you do see something in the swirling mists of the phlogiston that looks like lights. Not circus lights, but lights.
I see lights. Lights that way,
I'm in danger.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, let's see how we get there.
All right. To your stations, everyone. Let's head for those lights. And he returns to the helm. Is there anything any of you want to do to prepare as you get closer to these mysterious lights in the darkness? Nothing? Captain Kitty?
What did you say?
So you've set the forces with the help of
You cut out a little.
oh, I see. With the help of some directions from Danger, Forces has set a heading for some mysterious lights in the phlogiston, in the swirling maelstrom of nebulae. And is there anything you're doing to prepare as you approach, as the ship starts heading towards these strange lights?
I'm gonna have the crew on high alert.
Okay.
Sort of have them ready in case these people are hostile.
You end up, as you get closer, you see that you're heading towards a world that has quite a lot of land masses amongst the water, and several of the land masses are lit up with light, even cutting through the clouds below. But more importantly, in orbit around this planet is a large space dock tethered to the planet below. There are already several other ships docked at this orbiting array, and the majority, the lights that you saw from a distance are actually coming from this space dock.
Well, now that looks promising.
Makes clicking noises.
Thanks. You're making clicking noises.
Yes.
Okay.
I see pretty lights and make clicking noises.
Okay. So yes. Kitty, are you giving the order to dock, or are you wanting to
I'll get the
fly around the planet a
order.
bit and find somewhere else to land?
I'll give the order to dock.
All right then. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be here.
So
I'm not gonna do anything here.
as you approach the
Don't
dock,
think I'll get this and then still I'm not gonna say.
a spectral image, a blue-hued being of light appears on the deck of your ship. Please identify your vessel, says the illusion.
This is Captain Kitty of the Chaos Kitties ship.
Do we have to call it that?
Yes, we do.
Are you merchant vessel, military, explorer? What's your designation?
Explorator. I can't speak words. Exploratory vessel.
Please upload the details of your expedition and dock at Bay 3.
Yeah, I'll probably stay here.
And then the illusion disappears.
Yeah.
You heard that,
I
Forces?
wouldn't be doing much moving right now with my arms and stuff.
Upload?
I am.
What does upload mean?
No.
No, go to dock 3.
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Which one's
The
dock
other thing
3?
I'd ask you to do paperwork. Probably the one that says 3 on it, Forces.
Oh yeah.
Have you been on the rum again?
No.
You're
I am
not supposed-
always a sober, and competent driver.
Captain, I'm gonna go check the supplies. I'm probably gonna have to collect a record of what we need anyway.
Tolar's not gonna like you invading their kitchen.
No, I mean not Tolar's supplies, the ship supplies.
You're gonna go down to the cargo. Okay.
Yeah, I assume some of the food is stored in the cargo.
Maybe. So
Either way, I need to know what we need.
Okay.
Good thing Captain Kitty pays attention to paperwork.
Someone's got to.
So you go to Dock 3, and there is a gangway comes out to your ship. Your crew are already throwing ropes around the posts on the end of it to moor your ship to the dock. And once it's secure... Yay, Dan's here. Okay, Tola, all you've missed so far is that the ship has found a space dock around orbiting a planet and has just
I just didn't want to.
moored at Dock 3 of this orbiting space dock.
Tell me, is this a fully functional space station?
Ah, you don't know yet. You literally just docked. You haven't set foot. Nobody has stepped off the ship yet.
Just a quick note, as Key is passing the kitchens on his way to the storeroom, he's going to tell Taylor, double check how much alcohol you've got, force us to spin any alcohol again.
No, I haven't.
Wait. You drank
No.
my alcohol.
No. No, I didn't drink your alcohol.
How much did you have?
I did not drink any of your alcohol.
Was it the kitchen's alcohol?
Nope.
I can say hi for a little bit.
Then I don't give a fuck.
It was the ship's alcohol.
The ship's alcohol's the kitchen's alcohol.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the doctor came and helped us.
Look, you need me to pilot this ship. So, what are you going to do
You
about
don't need legs to pilot the ship. You don't need legs to pilot the ship.
I can pilot the ship.
it? Shush.
All right. Maybe we should all just calm down here.
I'm sorry, we have a literal trained monkey now, able to pilot the ship.
Look, we're here to get more crew, not lose more crew. Anyway, as you're arguing,
Drink our supplies or eat away all our supplies without checking first. I don't care who we get.
we've got less people. I just drank some of the rations of the people who aren't here.
means-
What's the problem?
More supplies.
I know of Payday, but I haven't played.
Anyway,
We could have used that.
look, it doesn't matter now. We're here. A figure is walking across the along the gangway towards your ship. He looks very similar to the illusion that appeared on the deck as you were approaching the spaceport. Except, of course, he's not blue and glowy. He looks like he's flesh and blood. You have not yet uploaded the data. Where's your data? I can't allow you access to the spaceport unless I've gotten full details of your expedition and manifests.
Have we got anyone on them?
I can give us the entire list on the food we had. Emphasis on the word had. I do need to do a stock check.
What do you mean, data?
Did you know these things? You were technically from space.
Information. Records.
Well, I'm not sure we have
They
any
want.
records, but we could certainly tell you.
Well, how about you tell your computers...
I have a record.
I'm sorry, what? Dan, you're breaking up. Dan, can you hear me?
I have the record of our kitchen supplies, if that is any help. Yes.
You have records of your kitchen supplies. Okay. Was there?
I did before Forces drank most of them.
I didn't drink most of it. I had a bottle.
All right,
Maybe
that's
two.
not the point.
They come in the barrel.
Who comes in the barrel? That's disgusting.
Could you two just stop arguing for long enough for the rest of us to handle this right now?
Wait,
Fine.
you didn't know about the bottles? Pretend I didn't say anything. Clearly, you're not aware of my stash.
You just see Tolop with an annoyed witch just going to skin him.
Who is your captain? Says the
You
guy
be
on the dock.
quiet and man your post. That's an order.
Who is
Now.
your captain?
That would be them. And point at Kitty.
Captain, I assume you keep ship's logs and all the other proper paperwork for
kind of-
this expedition. Go on.
Yes. You go into a captain's quarters with the paperwork she's been doing this whole time.
The stuff that you've been making up.
Yeah. I knew it would come in useful.
You don't... You have it all in analog format.
Yes.
This is gonna
Is that a problem?
This is going to take forever. Okay, wait here. I'll take these papers and run them through the system. I'll be back once it's all uploaded and analysed. And
Thank
then...
you. Are we allowed to exit the ship at all whilst we wait, or...?
No. And he walks off.
I wanted to go shopping.
We can go shopping once you've been cleared. We can go shopping.
I
I
have a
want to go
question.
shopping now.
Two things. One, is Kitty eventually going to have to make a roll to see how convincing those documents are? And if so, can I help in any way?
Do you have a... they are proficient with a forgery kit, so...
Okay.
They can roll. Why is your... Okay, your stats are all strange. Kitty, why do you have a +9 for performance when your charisma's only a +2?
Why do I have +9 for performance?
On your character sheet.
We don't know.
I don't know!
Don't rogues get double proficiency in certain areas?
Yes, but
Yeah, but
okay.
it's like-
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, didn't we have that thing when we leveled up?
Did you gain
that
more
big.
proficiency? You gain more proficiencies. All right,
Yeah,
you got
because-
the boon of being proficient in everything, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll d20 plus 9 for me, please.
And then nothing cartoons.
Right, the D20 incorrect. I read it with a capital R. Oh yeah.
16. Okay. So what is it that... what expedition does this paperwork claim that you're on?
A discovery of what's your homeworld called? Danger.
What's my what now?
Your home world.
Oh. My home world is called Sunder.
Yes, we are wanting to
So you're trying explore the route to create it. You're looking to create a trade route between Sunder and your own world?
Yeah.
That's in the Foundation realms. You might not have heard of it.
Yeah. I don't
Oh
know
god,
if
we're
you've
going to
talked about
go
this.
into the Senate from Star Wars at this point.
Aye.
Not the Senate and trade documents again.
What do you do? What are you all doing while you're waiting for the official to return?
I will be preparing goodie bags for the crew that are going to be leaving the ship. Because we do not know if any of the food here is edible to our kinds.
Mm-hmm.
So at least them having goodie bags means they're not going to be eating the 100% murder fish as possible.
Sorry, what was that?
Sorry, I thought
I
I might
think-
have been carrying the signal again.
Dan, have you been sucked into the Matrix?
Maybe.
Yay, we can hear you again.
Or it could... Yeah.
So you're making
I
goodie...
am preparing goodie bags for everyone. Yes. Because I do not know if the food on this station is edible for us. 'Cause as far as I'm aware, the fish here could be incredibly poisonous to us. And yet it's a delicacy to everyone else here. So,
You have no idea if it's even
rather
fish.
safe than sorry. Yes.
Alright.
Exactly.
Did we get a long rest between?
Not yet. Do you want to
Okay.
take a long rest now?
Oh,
There is one other thing I'd like to do.
Go on.
I think Danger, as far as he can, without leaving the ship, just wants to get an idea of, by looking out, what the vibe of this place is. What's kind of going on? Is there any kind of imminent danger to it?
Do you want to have a look at some of the other ships that are docked?
Sure.
I swear to God, if I hear circus tent, nope, fuck this
There are
shit, we're staying on there.
no circus tents. We're the I heard the message loud and clear. No space clowns ever again. Yes.
Okay. I didn't say that.
No, but you do have a
Normal clown.
phobia. So
It is a lot better than it was before. But that is certainly not my favorite thing in the world. I got a total of 7.
okay. You see a variety of different things that some of which you can't even identify as being ships. One of the like you're not sure which parts are actually parts of the station and which are other ships. If they're all parts of the station, then this is a really fucking weird station. Some of it looks biological, in fact. But anyway,
This is a real weird looking place, guys. I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of nothing.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Stop worrying. You'll get frown lines
And
and
yes,
grey hairs.
then Danger would like to take a rest.
Once I finish preparing the goodie bags, I too will take a long rest.
All right. Is our Arcadian Seaman Key also resting?
Yes.
Woo.
He would have done a bit of work figuring out what supplies they need, and then he would be resting.
I'm assuming you'd be working with Tolar on that, since...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need better locks for the doors.
Yes. I agree. I'll look into getting new locks when we go out. Also, forces repellent.
Forces repellent?
Yes.
What, just a pepper spray essentially only made for forces?
Yes.
I think we should have some. I don't know what they'd be called, but I'm sure like some kind of like magical device that records like in real time what people are doing, so that we have like some kind of security and like we can tap into that and know what they're doing.
That sounds
So-
both awesome and a serious invasion of privacy.
Well, it depends. Will you only be able to hear the people, or will you be able to see the people?
It sounds like you won a crystal ball of scrying.
You'd be able to
But
see
what-
them, not necessarily hear them. And yeah, I'm sure there's probably a government somewhere that probably pushed that kind of thing through after a major national tragedy involving the deaths of thousands of people. But anyway, 9/11.
Alright.
I'm sorry, there's 9/11 in D&D?
Mm.
That was a reference to, not a direct. Yeah. Anyhow,
I'm sure they have both the number 9 and the number 11. Yes.
yes. Yeah. I think that kind of thing would be really good for the ship, but I don't know anything about it, so that's.
There are spells.
that's-
There are spells that can do stuff like that, as well as, of course, magic items.
True.
Anywho,
If possible, if the station has it, I would like some upgrades on weaponry. I noticed against those clowns, we didn't really have much of a long-ranged option for the basic crew.
kind
Even
of
getting
do.
stuff like
but
spell rings could help them.
you basically
Yeah,
got
but
you basically got boarded too quick for the for anybody to man the laser cannons in time.
yeah, so getting them something they can actually have on their persons could be useful.
You want personal firearms?
Just a thought here, but yeah, that could be useful, but you know, we are in the midst of a whole bunch of powerful things and anything could happen. So what would happen if something takes over or the crew just get really pissed off and they mutiny and we've given them weapons?
Well, in all fairness, we all have weapons. How do they feel safe around us? If anything, it's a form of trust between us.
'Cause we're not assholes.
I believe the crew isn't assholes. I believe.
On the subject of weapons, you have, thanks to the assault on the from the space clowns, gained a large number of ray guns.
Tempting.
I mean, we could give them the ray guns. Personally, I don't want to wield some kind of weapon like that, but maybe we could give them those. But again, I don't think it's a good idea.
I think this should actually be left to the captain's side, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Because we are typically arming their crew.
Mm-hmm.
This much
But if
is
I-
true.
But if I can get some upgrades for my own weapons, something better than what I have, I'm not going to turn that down. Granted, I don't think they'll have rapiers here.
You have no idea. Kitty.
I wonder if they can upgrade Kermit's breath.
Concerns? Comments?
Sorry, I was chewing.
Okay.
I mean, it would be quite helpful if we upgraded the weapons on the ship so that the crew wasn't taken out so quickly. So yes, I do agree with you, Danger. But I suppose... Oh, fuck, what's your new character's name? Zola?
Tola.
Tola. It would be quite useful if you upgraded your weapons as well to be more effective in combat. I will allow it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I have been trained in dual wielding. Ranged weaponry is not really something I know how to use all that well.
Well, you better start learning.
Long resting?
Yes.
Long resting.
Long rest.
Okay then.
Oh, Toby shake.
Sorry?
I just heard Toby shake.
Yes. When you get up, when you finish sleeping, you'll see that a strange, shiny black slate has been left for you where the ship is docked.
Yeah, so you see the
Does
bridge just down the road there.
Does it say anything?
Go across. Yeah, go across.
Are you
that,
talking
up the
to it?
hill. The stables are just on the other side of the rocks.
Well, you said it's just black shiny slate. I presumed it would have something written on it. My mind wouldn't go default.
Yeah,
Let's talk to the black shiny slate.
Do you want to examine it with an investigation?
Yes, please.
I'll come with
Investigate.
Yes.
Who wants to investigate it?
Most definitely.
Which
I will. What's your investigation?
It's only plus 11.
Yeah. If you investigate, I will assist you.
You and Fiona.
Because mine's only 8.
All right.
How long are you gonna stay?
So the Tabaxi and the Frogman are
Once you come back and-
trying to figure out what this thing is.
My partner, the guy that was.
It just turns out we're reading it just saying you got pwned or something like that.
I know that.
Doesn't
Oh,
it?
right. Should I have had advantage on that because he was helping?
Yes. Yes.
I mostly
Okay,
go between
I'll just
restaurants
roll it
and
one more time.
do, like seats and that sort of thing.
Okay. There appear to be some raised bumps along the edge of the device.
They just gave us an iPad.
Shush.
He's gonna reach out his hand and kind of run his hand over it. What the hell is this?
As you run your fingers over the topmost button, the
Yeah, I think
Black
like,
slate.
there was a bear.
flashes to life.
There he is.
Ah! What the hell?
You touched it. Turn it off.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Some
I don't know
words,
how the hell this thing works.
some words appear on the screen.
What kind of devil magic is this?
Wait, you said words. Can we read it?
Yes, you can read it.
Please don't tell me it says Apple or Sony.
No.
Oh, thank God. They haven't reached this far.
What does it say?
Welcome, crew of the Crazy Kitty.
I still
I
don't
do not-
super love that name.
I don't like this ship name.
It's Chaos Kitties.
Well, according to this tablet, you're now the Crazy Kitty. So,
I mean, yes, I am crazy, but
welcome to the crew of the Crazy Kitty.
Yeah, the Dutchman's
You sound like a pop band.
You-
because they breed the horses there, or if they
Your
alright, here's the barge here.
your application
will be worse
to
than
access the
most
station has been approved. You have also been invited to meet with the captain of another crew
it
in
depends
the
on
bar
what you need. Different breeds will
on deck 2.
be better at other things.
Ooh. Shall we all go? Make sure you all look nice and lovely.
I have a tuxedo.
Good. Wear that.
I am already in fine clothing. As a gentleman, I would not wear anything less. Granted, I would like a new suit.
Fine, we can do a shopping trip before we go then. I do need a new captain's hat.
You don't need a hat. You need
Yes,
a
I
pocket
do.
square. No, you need a pocket square.
A
They're more
pocket
refined.
square.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just need a nice, lovely captain's hat. I've been looking for one for a while, but we haven't stopped off at any shops recently.
A captain needs a good captain hat. I'm sorry, it's just sailor tradition.
Yes, but isn't it also sailor tradition that you steal the captain's hat from another captain?
No,
That's pirate.
something pirates
that's
do.
pirate tradition. That's different.
We're not pirates. And hats
Tolo
are
just looks at you. Just,
We're not.
are you sure about that?
Oh, you don't want to be pirates. You don't want to meet an actual pirate. They're far worse. Have
I'm
you
sorry,
heard of Captain Cornelius?
Hey, Captain, not for nothing, but we just boarded and partially destroyed a bunch of things, killed a bunch of people. We have at least one crew member who's constantly drunk on what I assume to be rum. I hate to be the one to tell you this. I think we're pirates.
See,
People
at
we
least
know
someone
are
agrees
quite-
with me.
Clown monsters. Number 2. I'm gonna
Did
go
you-
throw him in the.
Still counts.
Let's see. Where are we gonna put him? I'm worried Fortis is going to fly off without us. So maybe put him somewhere with lots of cushions.
You want to lock him in a padded room.
That sounds cruel.
But yes.
Let's do it.
Rolling the big hilly sober.
I was thinking of putting him in a cell with lots of pillows and plushies.
Lots of pillows.
Or in a nice room with pillows and plushies.
How very
We don't have plushies.
how
drunken
consi-
sailor.
Yeah. Oh, Lord, you
What's
know
it? Do we
more
even know what
than-
plushies are? Do we...
Yeah, they're cuddly toys. Anyway,
Well, if Captain,
Hey, Fortis, I bet that you can't outsleep the rest of the crew.
nice try. I'm not that stupid.
Sorry.
Close, but not
very
quite.
well, very well. Forces, I bet you cannot drink an entire barrel of our cooking alcohol.
That's all.
How much do you bet?
I'm not trying to kill
I'll bet you 5 gold pieces you cannot drink the entire thing.
Let's make it more interesting. I bet that I can finish the barrel of alcohol before you can.
Don't drink out the barrel. I am a
I
sophisticated
win!
man. I prefer to drink whiskey.
I win! Pay up.
I'm not paying if I didn't take part.
I win.
Captain, I believe you have an alcoholic problem on your ship. You may need therapy.
He's fine. He's always like that.
See, Captain likes me.
Then I suggest you protect the ship while we're gone.
Of course.
And remember, if you want to take on my bet, you can drink the entire barrel of cooking oil.
Cooking oil?
Not oil, cooking alcohol, sorry.
I'd say that would kill him, but I don't think even the gods could kill that guy.
Actually, you can drink cooking oil. It's not recommended. You can actually have small amounts of it.
Yeah,
Small
but
amounts.
An entire
It's gonna make you
barrel-
sick. It's gonna make you
Yes,
very
yes.
sick.
I've heard that's real bad for your cholesterol, though.
Who's cholesterol?
Yes, but it clears out your entire system in about 30 seconds.
Yes. Are you gonna leave this ship or not?
Yes, I tried to. Captain,
Okay.
may I ask you a question?
Better than anyone I know.
Well, you are planning to meet this other captain.
Yes,
Don't you
I
think it's a
am.
bit? Don't you think it's a bit odd they wanted to meet you, even though you've most likely never met?
What's that got to do with anything?
Curious.
You could be walking into a trap.
I am very much capable to look after myself, but you are welcome to come along.
May I suggest we go shopping first, then, before meeting? So at least then we are well armed and prepared in case we need to run.
Yes.
Quick question, Mr. DM.
Where's to live by?
In my
Yeah.
downtime at some point, could I have been gradually collecting Kraken ink that we could sell in the future?
Have you been milking yourself?
Yes?
Then yes, I guess you have
Hey,
several vials of ink.
Ink is expensive. I am going to take advantage of that.
How are you doing?
Okay. So,
My fishy new hammock.
I'm sorry, what?
My fishy likes his new hammock.
Okay.
Yeah, stitches.
So, are you walking along the gangplank?
Yes, I remember that.
Into the...
Yes.
Okay. I'm assuming the rest of the
Fully operational space station.
I am following, just heating up food.
Okay. As you approach the end of the gangway, you see a glass barrier in front of you. But as you approach, it splits down the middle and slides apart, allowing you to pass through. And as you do so, you feel the warm and pleasant-smelling air of the space station come out to greet you, and you can also hear ambient music playing. No. You're not in the bar. You're just walking through the concourse at the moment. You see all kinds of other strange creatures. Many of them humanoid, others not even close, traveling to and from the various ships. And you see screens that indicate where each of the other docks are, as well as leading you down to the other decks of the space dock, including ones for the shopping district and the bar, etc., as well as space elevator to the planet.
To the shopping district.
Okay.
Ooh, so many strange creatures here. It's really cool. I feel less weird.
Mm-hmm. In the shopping district, you find a variety of pre-packaged confectionery, alcohol, perfumes. What sort of thing are you looking for?
Even he is confused by the fake smells.
Fake sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Miss Kitty, why do people put fake scents on them? It seems really weird. Cannot hear you if you're talking, Kitty.
To make themselves smell better and to attract the opposite gender.
To make them smell better to the opposite gender?
Yes.
I think my
Also, to deter foul beasts.
And to deter foul beasts.
You realise my scent attracted an absolutely terrifying beast back where we're from. Scents are dangerous things. You should not just be spraying them willy-nilly.
Oh,
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't be spraying them on you willy-nilly.
Yes. Wait, I thought he was staying on the ship.
Who?
Horses.
That was just me out of character making a joke.
Oh, okay. It's not right. Screwing with scents is dangerous. It can cause creatures to attack you. Or screw you. In the case of Krakens, a bit of both.
Why do I suddenly smell toast? Am I having a stroke?
Oh, that might be from your goodie bag. Toast?
One of the sales assistant, a woman who, you think she's a woman anyway, her skin is a strange, has a strange striped pattern of pinks and blues, and she says, she asks if she can help any of you pick out the perfect scent.
The monkey needs help.
And which one of you is the monkey?
He's going to point to Sea Monkey.
And is this a scent for yourself, or for work, or for a partner?
I think it would be a scent for himself. You know, he's scared about attracting the wrong kind of things.
Oh. Well, maybe we can definitely help with that. What sort of person are you trying to attract, Mr. Monkey?
Pardon?
What sort of person are you trying to attract?
No one.
Okay. What is it that you want to send for then?
I do not agree with the exchanging of scents. They can cause creatures to go nuts.
Your friend just said that you needed help finding a scent. Perhaps if we find you the right one, you won't have to worry about... Well, unless you want them to go nuts, of course. You won't have to worry
No,
about...
I'd rather the opposite.
You want people to feel calm around you, do you?
Do you know what kind of creature I am?
Your friend said you were a monkey.
Do you know what the other half is?
I don't even know what a monkey is. You're the first one I've seen.
I'm a kraken monkey. Certain smells drive krakens absolutely nuts and makes them want to screw. Hence why I don't like messing with them. Smells.
We can find you ones that would repel people if you want. Or becalm them, or any sort of mood you want to induce, really.
Calm, I think calm.
Calm. Excellent. Well, if you'd like to follow me, I can show you a variety of scents that would be both pleasing to your nose and calming to both your own spirit and to anyone around you.
Okay.
While the assistant is helping Seaman Key to pick out a calming scent, what are Kitty, Tola, and Danger up to?
Well, I'm taking Taylor to go clothes shopping with me. Pretty sure he'd appreciate that.
You're gonna go look.
And then we can do some food shopping.
Okay. You don't see a lot of clothes. You see a few. Like you see some garments that say, "I went to Data Tau 6 and all I got was this lousy t-shirt."
What do you think of this one? I think maybe if I had a belt around it, might look a bit fashionable. Tola? Hello?
Tola's not talking, apparently. He did say be right back, so maybe he's not back yet. I thought he was back. So I thought he made a comment on something else, but... Dan?
So, wouldn't Danger Garb also need a nice set of clothes?
Maybe.
I don't know if
I
I need
suppose we need an
all
updated
that
wardrobe,
fancy
Garby.
stuff.
We're meeting another captain. You've got to look presentable.
If you put BRB, he might be in the bathroom. This might be a good time for a bathroom
but I
break.
think since he wrote BRB, he has come back and commented, so I'm very confused at the moment. But yeah, if you want to take a bathroom break, go for it. We'll resume when you all return.
Back in moments or minutes.
Danger is very interested in finding a place to upgrade his weapons, Kermit's breath specifically. Even though it did well, he feels it could be better. At the moment, the shopping area that you're looking through is basically duty-free. It has chocolate, booze, perfumes, maybe some designer purses and stuff like that. Duty-free.
I know. Yeah, he is
It's
not
airport
really
shopping.
interested.
It's airport shopping.
Yeah. Well, there's also a lot of them in Japan. He is not interested at all, really, and all of it. He regards this stuff as not to his taste. He doesn't really like super fancy stuff.
He doesn't like chocolate?
He regards that as too fancy. He's used to living a life of relative hardship, really.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just going wherever, he's taken by fate and kind of making the best of it. So this is too much for him.
This whole place is very bright and clean and smells pleasant, which is like...
Yeah, this would all be very confusing.
It couldn't be less like a comfortable swamp if it tried.
Yeah, this is all very confusing. It's way too clean. It's way too nice. There's way too many nice things. Yeah, not his speed.
Fair. Ba-ba-da-ba-da.
I'm eating goldfish
The snack that smells back.
until I eat it.
I have noticed that not all of the goldfish have smiles.
Yeah, some of them are a little deformed. That's okay though. We love them all the same.
Tastes just as good no matter what.
Yep. I had myself a chicken Sammy with some cheese
I see that.
and mustard and ketchup and goldfish
On a fancy Kaiser roll bun, yes.
Mhm. And I've got Reese's for dessert.
Reese's for dessert. Reese's Pieces or Reese's Cups?
Reese's cup.
Nice.
Very, very fancy here in this household. Also, Danger's distaste for fancy things might be an extension of myself, just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I don't care for the fancy things. I don't need a Rolex watch or a...
Yeah, we don't need it, but it would be nice to have enough money to be able to comfortably afford it, though, right?
True, but even then I still wouldn't buy those things.
Nah. What would you buy? If you go...
I would be buying...
Go on.
Okay, so how much money are we talking here?
If you acquired, somehow, several $1 million, what would you do with it?
Oh, that's easy. I'm buying a mountain.
You're buying a mountain? Which one?
It'd be somewhere here, deep in the Adirondacks.
Okay.
I would buy the whole mountain, and
then,
I would start turning the land to my advantage.
to make it more defensible, or what?
Both more livable and more defensible, and also
You're gonna go deeper into Hermitage. Gotcha.
and I would build it like a dwarf.
You'd dig down. You'd mine it out.
It would be in the mountain, yes.
That's funny.
This is a project that would probably take years, but by the time I was done, it would be a fully defensible fortress that is also, like, bomb-proof.
See, I would buy a big fancy mansion and invite all of my friends and family that need somewhere to live there. And I would use the money to help encourage them to pursue their own dreams and goals. And, you know, I think that would be nice. Like, build our own little community.
I'm back.
I would definitely invite people. It would just be... it would be a different feeling.
I'm actually torn between it being a big mansion or a... You know, there are the, like, ghost towns? Like, just entire towns that everyone's moved out. The buildings are still there, and the infrastructure is still there, but nobody lives there anymore. You could
Yep.
just, if you had enough money, you could just buy the whole town and move in all your friends and family, and rebuild it and revitalize the town.
There's one of those in, well, there's a bunch of them, but there's one that I remember seeing when I was in Arizona.
Yeah.
There was an old gold town.
Yeah.
And there was nobody there anymore. You could just buy that whole. It's probably pretty cheap too.
Yeah. Like a
And
dollar.
those
per-
known as company towns.
Known as what?
Company towns.
Yeah, some of them were, some of the ghost towns were company towns, and when the big company moved out, the town died. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Anyway, is everybody here?
I'm back.
Buttons is around. He should be-
Sorry, I had tech issues.
Ah.
My
Is-
phone decided to have a mini seizure.
Okay. Is Darcy still with us?
I never left.
Good.
Oh god, no.
Good. All right. So, you guys are. So far, you guys are in this duty-free area, basically. Seaman Key is sniffing perfumes, and Captain Kitty has dragged Tolar over to the clothing area. There's a few like designer purses and stuff like that, but most of the clothing is like souvenir wear.
Are you telling me they don't have a power suit?
They don't have
Something that
power
could make
suits.
it.
They have a
saying
T-shirt
they
that
don't-
says "I went to Delta Tau 6 and all I got was this lousy T-shirt."
So you're saying I cannot wear a power suit, something that can leave an impact on anyone I meet?
They don't have that.
Oh,
At least not in this section. Not in this part of the station.
excuse me. Where may I find the power suits? My outfit is a bit worn and torn. I wish for something a bit more.
Power
Fresh.
suits?
Yes.
You probably the cargo area?
No. A suit. A suit for an impression, you know, the power suits.
The exosuits? The power lifters? The exosuits? They're down in the loading bays.
No. What I am wearing right now is called a suit. A power suit is one that's in better condition and has a much bigger impact.
You want to just get the same clothes you're wearing, but fresher?
Yes, a power suit.
What's it powered by?
Me. I move one leg in front of the other, and thus the suit moves with it.
That's just a regular suit, though.
These people are so uncultured. Why did we come here?
But if you want me to take your clothes and fix them up and clean them up for you, I can do that.
I'm not needing them clean. I'm just wanting a new suit.
Look, I don't even work here. I just happen to be a tailor. And I can repair your outfit if you want. Or, if it'll take a bit more time, but I can make a pattern from what you're wearing, pick out similar fabrics, and make you a new version of whatever it is you're wearing. I'm talented
Ooh,
like that.
That sounds very good. How much would a suit like that cost?
How much would the suit you're wearing cost if it was made from brand new materials? Let's say...
I would guesstimate 10 gold.
Gold what? 10 gold what?
10 gold. It's not advanced.
Gold pieces?
Do you know these things? And I show up the gold coins.
Oh wow, how
It's a
archaic.
suit.
You only have the 10?
No, I have more than that. But
50.
I am not going to spend more than 10 on a power suit. It's a suit. Well, where from 1 gold coin you can live comfortably for a year.
Let me check something. And he pulls up a small version of the black slate that you... you see bright colours flash across its screen as he taps at it several times. Yeah, I'm gonna need 15 of those gold coins to do the work.
How about this?
And 3 days.
I will offer you 12 gold coins. No more, no less. And you can have it done in 2 days. Persuasion?
Tell you what. And he just stops talking and walks away.
No, don't come back. Captain, I don't like these people. They do not seem to understand the gentlemanly aspect of haggling.
No, it doesn't appear that way.
I honestly don't understand why they have all this love for this fancy nonsense.
Hell, I'm positive I see people at the back over there rolling dice. And sitting in front of a large cardboard screen. It's very confusing.
You don't see that because that would not be taking place in this part of the station.
Meta much, Dan?
Yes. I couldn't resist.
Anyway, so while Tolar is hallucinating, Seaman Key is trying various calming scents, and they all smell pretty good. Like, you're feeling pretty chill right now.
Wait, did we leave Seaman Key unoccupied?
Yeah. Well, not unoccupied. They're occupied. You mean unattended? They're with the sales...
Unsupervised, yes.
They're with a sales assistant who's encouraging them.
He is probably high as a kite right now.
Chilled. So far, probably the there's a scent called Morning Shores that has that not only makes you feel calm, but it's very comforting. Makes you reminds you of home somehow.
I like this one.
Oh, good. I'm glad you found one that you like. And how would you like to be paying for it?
Do you accept gold coins?
Gold coins?
I also have Kraken ink, if you could use that in any of your perfumes.
We don't use ink in perfumes, I'm afraid. Let me see now. As she pulls out a small device and taps at it several times and says, I believe the current exchange rate is 5 gold pieces?
Insight check.
Go for it.
Plus 10. Okay. D20. Plus 10. Wait, is it plus 10? I think it is. Let me check. Yes,
Your insight
it
is plus 10, yeah. 26.
26?
She seems uncertain, but she's not being dishonest.
Yeah, that seems about right. Him and Key's going to be honest. He's not going to try and take advantage of that.
Okay. Are you handing over 5 gold?
Yes, he will hand over 5 gold.
And in return, you get a bottle of... a vial of perfume called Morning Shores.
I'd take a second one, actually, just to be sure.
Oh, absolutely. 5. That will also be 5 gold pieces.
He'll hand over another 5 and take the gold.
And take the perfume.
Yes, sorry, take the perfume.
So you got.
And go look for his
So you
friend.
have 2 vials of Morning Shores perfume.
Mm-hmm. And you see a very chill Seaman Key just trot up to you guys.
They smell nice. They've been trying out a lot of perfumes, so they've probably got traces of each of the scents still lingering on their arm.
They will be getting sniffed by a monkey. That seems oddly calm, considering Key is usually a bit high-strung.
That's a little bit strong for my taste. Ugh. Ugh.
You smell nice.
So what do you want to
You
do now?
smelled up nice too, Miss Kitty.
Okay.
Hello, you smell nice.
Ugh. 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 I think it's in my mouth. Ugh. All right, can we go now? There's other things that might be
Smells
useful
nice
to
to
find.
me.
To you, Danger, the scent smells like fish, seaweed, and briny air.
Yes, but I would think that it also smells kind of sweet and overpowering and still somehow too fancy.
Fair. Anyway, you're gonna go see this captain, or you're gonna keep hanging out in duty free?
I think Danger is gonna somehow try to find a place where he can get someone to look at his weapon.
Well, you don't see anything like this on this level of the station, so. But maybe somebody in the bar knows somebody, because, you know, that's where you go to find people, right? Or to
Yeah,
hear,
Danger will-
rumors.
Yeah, Danger will spot the bar and just be like,
Yeah, it's on,
I think maybe
it's on a
we
lower
should
level.
go in there.
It's on a lower level.
Oh. Okay.
But you see the signs for the bar.
Okay. He's gonna look at the rest of the crew and just be like, I think maybe we should go there. Be a good place to collect intel.
Depends on the person, really.
You know, get the lay of the land and all that.
What do you think, Captain Kitty? Is it time to go to the bar yet?
Yeah, I think we should go to the bar.
Okay. You go down a level, and this level seems to be mostly all bar, and it looks a little something like that. And as you enter, that at least is the central hub. There's another arm of it that looks yeah, that's the actual bar area rather than just the seating area. So yeah, you one of the tables has quite a few people sat around it already, but nevertheless a fellow that you don't recognize stands up and waves you over.
Dan-
What do you all do? Anybody?
Captain, do we go over there?
Yes. Come along. Are you all prepared?
Yeah, but everything should be chill and happy.
Welcome! Welcome, Captain Kitty, to our great space station above Delta Tower 6.
It is a pleasure to be here.
I've been looking for someone like you.
How
Fancy.
so?
The port official tells me that you're an explorer. Is that right?
Indeed we are. Yes.
Well, if you're new to this part of the astral sea, you'll be needing crew that know their way around. Am I right?
We would, yes.
Well, I happen to have several extra bodies available for sale.
Right. And how much are they going to cost?
Well, that depends. How skilled do you want them to be? Are you looking for just bodies? Or are you looking for people who actually know their stuff?
I would prefer to have people that actually know their stuff, but we'll just have to see what your prices are.
That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. Now, what is your currency of choice? Do you prefer to barter? Do you have credits?
I prefer to barter.
Barter. Very well. In that case, what would you have of value to offer me in exchange for the extra bodies?
Well, we have a shit ton of ink.
Ink. How much are we talking? How many gallons?
See, Minky, how many gallons of ink do you have?
You probably got like 20 bottles, don't you?
We have
Seaman
about
Key?
20. You're on mute.
Little. Okay.
Phenomena.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry. What did
Okay.
you say?
So this other captain is offering offering you extra crew in exchange and to do an exchange of goods, so to barter for them. Your captain has suggested that you have ink available for barter. The other captain has asked how many gallons of ink you have, and I believe you have a few small bottles of it. Am I right?
Yes. He hasn't had the poison sting for long, and I'm guessing he's only recently come up with the idea of using it.
Of milking yourself of ink and poison?
Yeah. Captain, I'm a very young... You know what? I can only produce so much at the moment.
So...
Oh, I just realised. Forgetting myself. I'm Captain Thomas, by the way.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Sir Captain Thomas. And she'll shake his hand.
You can just call me Tom. And he winks as he shakes your hand. Now then. So if you've only got a little bit of ink, what else can you offer us?
better.
I can offer you the best meal you have ever had.
I suppose if you're interested, and technically my skin has got poisonous stuff on it, so that might be helpful.
So your ship isn't carrying any goods in large quantities for doing barter?
No.
He would have some knowledge on the stuff they do have, so could I do an insight?
Well, if you're trying to remember what you've got on the ship, it would be history.
Take care, Daisy.
Right. Seamonkey, do you have good history? Can someone give me an inspiration?
No! I'm not a bard!
Then why are you even commenting?
She asked if anyone could.
19. There we go. So you remember that there are several barrels of rum. There are food stores, of course. You've also got laser cannons and lots of ray guns that you acquired from your attack from the clowns. But yeah, the ship doesn't have a lot of stuff.
We have quite a few ray guns.
Ray guns.
Would I need to roll to say how many? Because he was doing inventory before, so...
Do you remember how many clowns attacked that you killed on the deck of the ship?
Many.
Many. So I'll tell you what. Why not roll a D100 to see how many you've got?
Okay.
Danger in a moment of pure sacrifice will offer a large tome on ethics. Okay, so you offer 29 ray guns.
We have 29 ray guns that we are willing to part with. I assume we'd have more, but the crow took them. Or ones that could be used. 29 ray guns. 7 vials of Kraken ink. Out of character. We have... Yes, Kraken ink.
Interesting. How did you come by it?
Seamonkey just kind of shows his tail.
Your ink doesn't come from your tail. Unless you're talking about venom instead of ink.
I thought the ink came from a tail, Bob.
I thought your tail was a stinger.
Yeah, that's it.
Your ink sacs would be... Well, probably in your mouth, actually.
Yee.
So, are you actually offering poison from your stinger?
I assumed that Kraken ink was a form of poison. Just not a very poisonous poison.
Okay, well, actually, let me take a look at something. Because I know Kraken ink does have an effect. Oh, yeah, it does. It is, in fact, poisonous. You are correct. Okay.
But its main use is for writing and creating confusion.
Okay, well, an ink cloud that a Kraken can produce, bearing in mind that it's diluted with equal parts seawater at this point, does 3d10 poison damage.
Okay, that's very potent. Seamonkey's only does a d6.
Yes.
Yeah, I can produce it. Not a lot, because I'm still very young.
Artisanal Kraken ink, eh?
Not as potent as the adult stuff, though, mind you.
Well, tell you what, with what you're offering, I can maybe spare 10.
How does that sound, Miss Kitty?
Do you want 10 more crew
That's,
in exchange for 29 ray guns and 7 bottles of poisonous ink?
yes.
Does
All
that
right.
sound like a good deal, though?
We got ourselves
Wait.
a deal.
Before we make this exchange, are we able to see these crew members we'll be acquiring?
I'll bring them to your ship and you can expect them yourself. You're at Dock 3, right? We can do the exchange
I
there.
don't know. I don't know if we're on Dock 3.
He didn't take the
Yes.
book on ethics, I'm guessing.
He's not interested in the book on ethics. I wonder why.
Yeah. Damn.
Wait, he wasn't interested in a fine meal cooked for him either? I feel
Book of
insulted.
Ethics is
Tell
deadly
you-
in a fight. It
tell you
has tormented many an enemy.
If the deal goes through without a hitch, we can have that meal to celebrate. How's that?
I think that's a fair compromise.
Good. Now, feel free to enjoy the bar. I'll send my men back to the ship to arrange the exchange. Why don't you have a drink with me, Captain?
Oh, yes, of course.
I'm sure you can send your crew back to your ship to arrange your half of the deal.
Yes.
Good.
Want one of us to stay with you, Captain?
No, it is quite alright. I've got him handled if he tries anything.
Okay, Captain. Oh, Captain, don't forget your bird. And Seaman Key pops his owl on your shoulder.
Don't forget
I'm
your
sure-
bird.
Yeah,
Never
I
seen
finished
a
grooming him for you.
never seen a captain with an owl before.
I'm not
We-
quite the usual captain, so...
Well, I can see
In all
that.
fairness, we couldn't really leave her with a normal bird. She kept trying to eat it.
Never heard of parrots, eh?
Again, pretty colours. Cat likes pretty colours. Seaman
let-
Key looks at the other cat person.
You let them. You let your crew talk to you talk to you like that, huh? That's interesting.
We're all friends.
Oh, okay. You take a more democratic approach then, eh?
Yes, I do. Why do you take a more authoritarian approach?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a dictator on my ship. Even if I do say so myself. The crew obey me.
And my crew obey me, even though it looks like they don't. I suppose that's a benefit. People tend to underestimate us. Due to that one fact.
Very well. What's your tipple?
My tipple?
What are you drinking?
Milk.
Oh, come on. When I asked you to have a drink with me, I meant a proper drink, not just milk.
Well, I'm not much of a drinker. Unless you can find one that I'd like, which
I think
no one's been quite successful.
I think I can find something. And he goes to the bar and puts in an order. Comes back with 2 tumblers, 2 crystal tumblers. He's got a rich dark brown liquid in his, and you have a beige creamy liquid in the bottom of yours.
Kitty will begin to drink it.
Tastes really good. Like melted ice cream. Good.
Oh, this is good.
Thought you might like that. He's basically giving you a Bailey's.
I kind of figured that.
Danger will act like he's walking back to the ship and will hide himself amongst the people to keep watch just in case the captain gets in trouble. If I need to make a check, let me know. Yeah, do a hide action. So, stealth.
Ola is going weapon shopping if he can figure out where the weapon shop is. He believes using Captain Kitty.
You haven't found a weapon shop.
That's why I said if he can find one.
Danger was also interested in finding weapons, and he thought that maybe there'd be someone in the bar that you could talk to that might be able to... Maybe one of the other captains, maybe this captain knows how you can acquire some weapons. Who knows?
Excuse me, Captain. I'm sorry to disturb you very quick. Do you know where we can find weaponry?
Well, they won't let it on the station, but there are a few in port that deal in weaponry. Do you want me to...
What? Would it be too much trouble to ask their general direction?
If you don't want me to introduce you, sure, you can just walk over there and talk to that pig-headed guy over there.
Is it actually a pig-headed person, or is he calling them pig-headed?
You look over and there's actually a massive, boar man standing at the bar, wearing a leather coat.
Shall I do the sensible thing?
Drinking beer from a stein. Sorry?
Should I do the sensible thing, the Tolar thing, or the me thing? I think I'll do the sensible thing.
Oh, that's nice.
I think a few laser pistols would have been kept by the crew. Yes. Yeah, there are laser rifles and pistols on board too. Yeah.
Hello there, my good friend. Pleasure to meet you.
Do I know you?
No, but I hope we could become very good friends. I've been informed you can get hold of certain items upon the station which they do not sell.
Well, yeah.
Well, and some of my crew are requiring some improvements upon what we own.
Huh.
Would we be able to potentially make a deal for some potential upgrades? Maybe browse your wares?
Why not come back to my ship and we can talk properly?
Very well. May I just inform my captain where I'm going, just so that they are aware where I'm going to be?
Shoot yourself. We're at base 7.
Thank you. Thank you, my good sir. I will require get the list from my captain of what we may need.
Do that. And he quaffs the remaining beer from his tankard, and slams it down on the bar. Come on, lads. Let's get everything ready.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Captain, I apologize for disturbing you. I have found a wonderful man who's willing to improve our arsenal. Is there anything you may require?
Well, I'd require you to get yourself a nice hand-to-hand weapon.
Oh, that is already on my list, Captain. I'm wondering what you may need.
If you can find me a nice captain's hat.
I don't know if he will sell captain's hats, but I can always ask.
Yes, please. Or see where he recommends.
And I'm going to start making my way out. If Danger wants to follow, or tell me what he wants, he can do it now.
Just tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Just show me what you want, what you really, really want.
I think Danger is conflicted because he really wants to get his weapon upgraded, but at the same time, he has learned from past mistakes and does not want to leave the captain unattended. Because usually
They're not
when
unattended.
that
They're not unattended. There's an owl there. It's fine.
I'm sorry, I
you
can't
know
take
what I
that
mean.
sentence seriously.
You shouldn't.
Because previous times that has happened, it's not ended particularly well. So, I think, even though that temptation is there, Danger is going to stay with the captain, but he will tell Tolar that he is looking for. I'll do it in character. Yeah. I kind of wanted to upgrade Kermit's breath. If you could find some kind of an attachment for it, that what I'm trying to do is to have a stun function on the weapon.
Would I be able to take the weapon with me so they may see if anything can be attached to it?
Kermit's breath is
Right.
basically a musket, right?
No, it's a laser rifle.
Okay.
And he's basically out of character. He is trying to put a stun function into the weapon. He's trying to give it something that will stun rather than
Kill.
to kill. Yeah.
All right.
But he will hand it.
That will, yeah, it will. They'll need to physically modify that. Yeah.
Alright. I will see what I can acquire for us. There's no guarantee we can get an upgrade for it, but it's possible. How much are you willing to spend?
Well, I don't have a whole lot of. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I have any gold. Hold on.
Your character sheet says nothing. You got absolutely
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah, he has.
You got lots of stuff, though.
Yes. Yes, I do. He is also. He's going to give. Oh man. This is gonna suck. But. He will give up Kazooie. He will also give up his short sword. The unnamed short sword.
I will make you a deal.
You've also
I
got
do not know.
You have a sentinel shield and a shield.
And the shield.
Okay.
Upon you trying to hand me all this, I'm just going to put my hand out and just push it back. I'll tell you what. I'll spend some of my own money on these potential upgrades, and you can owe me in the future. How does that sound?
What is Kazooie, by the way? Remind me.
Well, it's a bird that sits on Banjo's back.
I know what that. Yeah. Grr. I meant in the context of Danger's equipment.
Kazooie is actually a banjo.
Yes!
Okay. Fantastic.
Yes! I love this!
Yes, every time you learn more about this character, you realize how much I put into this character.
It's just a meme, but I loved it.
Yes, how many fucking memes are in this? Alright, so you're gonna keep an eye on the captain as they're drinking with Captain Thomas.
Yes. Very stealthily.
Very stealthily. Well, Tola goes to meet up with the pig-headed captain at Bay 7. Yes?
Yes.
What does Seaman Key do on the way back to the ship?
So, Frogman is
Staying behind it.
staying behind. Halor is getting us weapons.
Mm-hmm. You're going back to the ship on your own at the moment.
Someone is going to have to go to the ship to sort out stuff they're trading.
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Okay, Seaman Key will wink to Talor.
Taylor.
When they're out of
Taylor.
sight. Yeah, Taylor. Not Taylor. Sorry, I'm thinking of the wrong person. Danger Garp.
Oh.
And basically use message from a distance. And basically say, if the owl lands on you, the captain needs backup.
Do you beat... Go on.
You get the impression of a mental nod.
Okay.
And Seaman Key will ask Talor.
Taylor.
Sorry, my apologies. Taylor, if he can lead him to the ship, because he's blind whilst watching the captain.
Yeah.
And he's going to base 7, so...
How about, instead of you going back to the ship, you stay with our friend here? Then that means if something happens, you can immediately jump into action alongside him.
So you're
And it's
suggesting
less
that
chance
Seaman
you-
Key stays with Danger?
Yes, for safety reasons for starters, considering they're blind.
Okay. That's going to be interesting.
Seaman Key will go into a nearby shop then.
There are no nearby shops, you're in a bar.
You're blind as well.
And you can't see where you're going. You can stay close to Danger.
Yeah, he'll stay close to Danger.
Okay. Cool.
Do I need to make a stealth check too?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no.
The blind monkey is doing stealth. I don't have hope.
I assume because if I'm in the bar, I'm not going to be looking for the owl whilst I'm doing my stealth check.
Well, yeah, that's a good point. If you're actually staying in the bar and looking with your own eyes... Well, the only reason why you would need to look through the owl... Well...
I think I will go outside the bar and I'll just, I'll lean against a door or something outside the bar and keep looking through my owl.
You can see and hear a lot clearer, from the owl's perspective, even if you're in the bar.
Yeah, okay then. I'll stick in the bar and I'll just roll stealth.
Please.
Stealth. Okay.
+4.
I'm gonna fail this roll, I know it.
Dirty 20!
I thought that was a 2.
No.
Yep, total failure.
No, not at all. Anyway, okay. So so Captain Thomas asks Captain Kitty, "How long have you been captain then?"
What would it have been, a few months or a few weeks?
It's weeks.
A few weeks.
Weeks, is it?
Yes, my cousin was captain before me.
Oh, very nice. Good to know people in the business. Good to know people in any kind of business, really. I also inherited the role, I suppose. I'd been a cabin boy for as long as I could remember. Got vague memories of where I came from, but most of my childhood was on the ship. When I was old enough, worked my way up the ranks from crew to first mate. And when the time came for the captain to step down, as it were, I stepped into his boots. We've somewhat expanded our business, too. We were a merchant well, we still kind of are a merchant vessel, really. But,
I'll probably be here.
well, you know what I do. And He takes a sip of his drink while he does that. While he says that. The owl nuzzles the captain. Katie, how do you feel about being nuzzled while you're talking?
He's just gonna sort of push its head away just a little, but also scratch it behind the head.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to talk with people who have felt the call of the ocean.
As you could say that. In fact, it's more of, a spacey, non-watery kind of ocean, but yes.
The astral sea. Yeah.
Everybody else is going for the rest, so.
So anyway, the two of you chatting. In the meantime, Tolar makes his way back up to the docking ring, and you see Thomas's crew pushing 10 captives towards Dock 3, towards Bay 3.
I'm gonna need to ask about this, because I don't remember a slave transfer. Excuse me. Pardon me. Why have you got slaves here? I thought slavery was illegal in most places.
Mind your business.
Well, it is my business. As you see, that's heading towards my ship.
Are you the captain of that ship?
No, I am the cook of that ship, and thus I kind of need to know the dietary requirements everyone who comes onto the ship. And thus, as these are, I'm presuming slaves? It makes me feel a little uncomfortable, for starters.
If you want to call them slaves, be my guest. They're people and they're for sale, and we're selling them to that ship.
So, you're saying you buy and sell people?
Yeah, I think they gave me.
Want to know how much you'd get for you?
Stitch my muscles together as well.
On that, I am going to rest my hand on the hilt of my blade. I'm not drawing it, I'm just resting it. I'm sorry, is that a threat towards me?
You're feisty.
Thank you. I appreciate, though, people not trying to volunteer me up for sale.
Wasn't volunteering.
Oh, so it was a threat.
No. You're quick to jump to conclusions, aren't you? Look.
I'm a cat. We are naturally paranoid beings.
Well. Are you one of the crew that's supposed to get us our guns and shit in exchange?
Yes.
Up to
yes.
It, then. Come on. We don't have
I'm
all
sorry.
day.
We were informed that we were getting crew, not prisoners.
They will be crew.
Or slaves. I'm sorry. This I will have to discuss with the captain. I do not have the authority to accept slaves.
The deal was done between the captains. Let's just do the deal, alright?
Listen, I would happily do it, but unfortunately, I do not feel I have the responsibility to accept slaves onto a ship.
Responsibility is not on you, is it? It's on your captain. Now, come on, hop to.
Excuse me,
before
sir,
you get us both in trouble.
Sir, please calm down. I have not raised my voice. I've been calm with you the entire time.
Oh, fuck this. Come on, boys. And they continue on their way to Bay 3.
If you wish to wait by the ship, that is fine. But if you step onto the ship, well, I will not be held responsible for the crew's actions. And I'm going to actually head back to the captain, because one, Tolar does not approve of slavery.
Okay.
And two, well, that sounded like a vague threat to him. of how much I would sell for. So I'd kind of like to inform the captain that they may potentially be trying to sell us off as well. Just to keep up, well, be careful, essentially.
Okay. So while you're making your way back down, does it, for a moment, occur to you that you're leaving the other captain waiting?
Oh, God. I'm good. Armaments first, then go to Kitty.
Okay.
I'd rather talk big and have a very big gun than talk big and have no gun.
All right. So you head over to Base 7. And the ship that's docked at Base 7 looks like several ships have been sort of mashed together. It's got way too many guns, harpoons, and other just spiky bits all over the prow. All over the hull.
Not very civilized, but I must admit it does look effective.
You took your time?
My apologies, Captain. I had an issue with another crew. They were apparently trying to transfer slaves onto my ship without any consent. I kind of had to tell them to stop.
None of my concern. You said you wanted to acquire some items that are contraband on the station, yeah?
Yes. Anything sharp, pointy, or explodes will be preferable. And
you're after weapons. You're after weapons. I thought you wanted drugs.
Well, those as well. I mean, who could turn down some nibbles?
All right.
I think we're going to get along famously.
Come aboard. I'll show you what we've got. And you can sample a
Thank
few
you,
things
Captain.
for free.
I won't sample the drugs while on the ship. You don't test the supplies upon buying.
How you gonna know that it's good shit if you don't try it?
Well, simple. I have a lot of whiny crew members. I'm just going to slip some of it into their food. If they stop whining, I know it was very effective.
Look, we're gonna need to know that you're not gonna grass on us. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to insist that you try some of it.
Give me a second.
Well, if that's the situation, light me a good one.
Alright, you're gonna get stoned with Pighead. Awesome.
Well, Tolar's a gentleman. He doesn't want to cause an issue if there doesn't have to be one. Also, I kind of want to know what stoned Tolar's going to be like.
I got us a club!
Before we test the drugs, may we sort out the weaponry situation, if that's at all possible?
Like I said, I want to be sure that you're cool. And then we'll get to business.
Do you have a blunt?
Yeah. Yes, he passes you a blunt and lights you up. Anyway.
No need to light me, and I just pull up my sword and ignite it.
Very nice. Now we're getting somewhere.
You never go anywhere without your own lighter. It's Kitchen 101.
I like you. Anyway, meanwhile, back in the bar, yes, Greg Davis is funny. Kitty, what? Are you? What are you? Are you having? You're continuing the conversation with Captain Thomas, I presume.
Yes, I am.
What would you be saying to him? What would you be telling him about from your adventures so far?
I think I'll tell him about that ancient sea god.
You're going to tell him about the time you were possessed
Yeah.
by an ancient.
I'm better now.
Basically. But I've recovered. Oh, good. She went. Well, we banished her.
That seems almost a shame to give up all that power.
What can you do? She won't be causing enough trouble no more.
I suppose so.
You got any?
Well,
You've been on any interesting adventures?
I do have an encounter with a powerful lady, but she wasn't no goddess. Probably more the opposite, really. Fucking she-devil. And yeah, he goes on to tell you about one of his toxic exes.
You may even call it toxic love.
Oh boy. Well, it appears we've finished our drinks. Would you like another round?
Sure.
Or should we go make sure that our crew haven't fucked up the deal?
I mean, I suppose that would be a good idea. Maybe we could take a round to go. I don't
Nah.
know if they do this, yeah?
You got a flask?
No.
Maybe we can buy a bottle. Let's see. Yeah, so they go and he buys a bottle of rum and you get a bottle of cream liqueur. And as you're heading out from the bar back up towards the docking ring, are Seaman Key and Danger gonna follow?
Yes,
would
at a
assume that they
distance
would
and
have been-
stealthily.
I would assume they would have been going off ahead, hopefully just out of sight.
Okay, so you're gonna try and get to the docks first?
Only because I'm worried I'll screw up my self-check.
Well, okay.
I will follow behind, stealthily and at a distance.
Okay. So Danger do stealth. Seaman
Did
Key.
get her hat, actually?
Sorry?
Did Captain Kitty get her hat, actually?
She hasn't acquired a hat yet.
I'm sure I can acquire one for her with the weapons and drugs.
Yes.
I'm gonna run into a shop and try and grab one I thought she would like, and then come out acting like I've been in the shop the whole time.
Alright, so you come out with a baseball cap that says I love Delta Tau.
I was looking for a captain's hat.
I know! But I've made it pretty clear that they're not available. So
Okay.
Why do you think I've gone to a weapons dealer?
But yeah, Seaman Key will come out looking kind of defeated and slightly annoyed and pretend to be surprised to see the captain.
You see Seaman Key coming out of a shop looking defeated, even though Seaman Key was supposed to be going back to the ship to arrange the sail. What do you say, Captain?
That's $4.
She's gonna look at Key with an angry glare.
Sorry, Captain, I was trying to look for that hat you wanted. I couldn't find it anywhere.
Was that what I told you to do?
No, Captain. Sorry, Captain. I'll head to the ship now, Captain.
Very good.
How many lashes are they
Wait.
gonna get?
None.
None?
She's just not going. Well, no, she's just going to have gruel for supper.
You do discipline a lot differently from me.
Yes, well, I like to be different, and that includes the discipline.
Very well.
Trust me, once you've tasted our cook's cooking, you'll find having anything less is a punishment.
Seaman Key, when you're running ahead to Dock 3, are you going to warn the crew aboard the ship about the transaction so that you're going to try and get there? Yep. And of course, when you get there, you see that Captain Thomas's crew, along with 10 manacled captives, are already waiting dockside. And the people and the crew that are on the Crazy Cat seem confused. There's a bit of a debate going on between the two crews as to what the fuck is happening.
Demon Key looks hella confused.
Look, we were told... Sorry?
Sorry, go on.
Look, we were told by our captain that your captain arranged to have 10 more crew provided in exchange for guns and poison. We were under the impression that it'd be ready for us when we got here.
Right.
We haven't heard anything about it.
Hold on. I'm gonna go get it now. Sorry, I was busy doing something. My apologies. Hopefully the crew will have a better life under Captain Kitty, says Seaman Keen not so subtly. Yeah, he's taken a jab at the other captain's crew, and he's making it known as he heads towards the thingy.
You start gathering up the ray guns and the bottles of and the vials of ink. Yeah.
What kind of captain locks up his crew like that? That's just cruel. He's muttering not quite silently.
Okay. By the time Kitty and Thomas arrive at the dock, you are beginning to you've brought up the ray guns and the ink. And Captain Kitty, what do you think of the situation that you are presented with?
Why isn't this done already? Why are these sailors chained up?
Sorry, captains. The crew of this ship had no idea what we were here for until this one arrived late.
Did I not send my crew back to warn you? Seaman Key, where is everybody else?
Tal's doing that thing you asked him to do. Danger Garp is doing the other thing you told him to do. Seaman Key's trying to hint that he's watching your back.
None of you thought to warn our crew about the exchange?
My apologies, Captain. I'm sorting it out now.
You know, I could get you a few more crewmen if you wanted to get rid of some of the insubordinate scum that you have working for you.
Please don't refer to my friends like that. Yes, they made a mistake, and I am not pleased. But you speak to them like that again, and you won't have a tongue to speak to them.
Oh,
okay?
Now we're getting forceful. That's good. Directed at your crew, though, not me.
No,
Speaking of your crew, here's your 10 new members. I hope you like the look of them. They're all fairly buff, well fed, but none of them look you in the eye.
They'll do just fine, thank you. I hope you are pleased with the supplies we have given you.
Boys, have you checked over the guns yet? Doing it now, Captain. They appear to be Space Clown ray guns. That's a bit sus.
Yeah, we came across a crap ton of them earlier.
I mean, it was quite a fun show. It just sadly they wanted to eat us. But hey,
And you
they left off
survived.
some guns.
Well, that would explain
Oh
why.
yes.
That would explain why you're short on crew. All right. Then yeah, boys, hand over the keys. We're done here. Grab the loot, and we'll be going.
Very quick, because I'm going to ask this.
Meantime, yep, go on.
Yeah, I was going to say.
What were you thinking? What were you gonna say?
I was going to say, am I going to be like fully armed by the time they're trying to leave, or
No,
is this going on the exact same time?
This is going on while you're still getting high.
Like, dude, this is good shit.
Mm-hmm. It's even better when it's baked.
Oh, that's going to be amazing. But I suggest we move to the finer items.
Oh yeah, I've got some fun shit. Let me show you. Now this one. Alright. This is called the Thagomizer. Now I know it looks like a big stick with spikes on it, but trust me, this thing really packs a punch. You see, you flick this switch here, and the Thagomizer begins to hum. Hear that? That's a thunder field. When you hit
what?
thunder field, so you hit the guy that you want to hit with this thing, and it goes boom, and it either knocks him flat, knocks him back, or just makes him deaf.
How much for a case?
You are oh, I knew I liked you.
FYI, Tolar is not in the right mindset right now, so
No.
he's buying a case by reflex.
I've got a surplus of these right now, so I'll tell you what, 250 each. So if you want a case of 10, that would be 2,500 gold.
I'll do 2 for, and another buff of this good shit.
Deal. You just bought 10 Thagomizers.
Yes, I've been given grenades
Grenades? They're
to make
clubs.
them deaf. Still,
Cable grab clothes.
anything that goes boom. Also,
Boom.
I had a cowardly crewmate. He wants to know if this thing can be made non-lethal as an option.
Why do you want to? You just hit him with the other end of it, man.
I know, but apparently it wants to do it ranged.
Alright, let's have a look. Let's see what we got. Alright, stun guns. Here we go. Alright.
Please tell me it says enough or nothing.
Pretty sure this one's the stun gun. Yeah. You know what? Nobody wants a stun gun. You can have that for 100.
Deal. Can I test it?
Sure. Pointed at Mark over there.
Which one's Mark?
Does it matter?
Nah, I'm just gonna pull the trigger.
Roll the hit.
1d20 plus. What's my range? That would be plus 12. Okay, I might actually hit something with this.
Uh-huh. Roll 68 necrotic damage. No, 6d8, not fd8.
These weapons are not FDA approved.
25. This crewman that you just happened to point the gun at, that you thought was stunning, you see him, like, shrivel and die before your eyes, like turning to dust. Fuck. Was that not the stun gun? No, boss, that was the antimatter rifle.
I'm just gonna look at the gun. I'm keeping you.
Yeah, fuck it, have it. Find the stun gun! Yes, boss?
Have you got anything pointier than these?
Pointier than the Thagomisers?
Nah, and I just draw my rapiers. These. This one's the lighter. This one's the fridge.
Oh, swords. You want swords. We got swords. So...
I'm sorry, you're trying to negotiate with Stone Tolar North. It's not going to work.
Alright. So... how much money have you got left, Ola?
Oh, I have a ridiculous amount.
Let's have a look.
Let's put like I have 20,010 gold. So far, I've spent 2,500 of it. I have a lot of money.
Let's just say, by the time you're done, you have got a shitload of guns, grenades, swords, etc.
Oh,
and all your gold is gone.
Now I need to make a deal with you, my good friend. You, me, dinner on my ship.
Yeah, yeah. I've got proper munchies. Let's do it.
Oh, trust me. You won't have munchies since after I'm done.
Alright. So, in the meantime, while you guys
I've spent 20,000 on ammo, bullets, knives, guns, and drugs. Tolar's gonna have a good time on the ship.
Yup. Of course. So by the time you get to Dock 3, I'm assuming Seaman Key would be the one mostly showing around the new crew and teaching them the ropes.
Probably making sure that, like, you're okay here. It's okay to, snap a little bit and talk back. It's normal. Don't have to bow your head every time you look at the captain. You're safe here.
We're not falling for that again.
Oh my god, did he really treat you so harshly?
You may have noticed as you're showing them around, especially when they were changing out of their clothing into whatever you provide them with, that several of them have scars on their backs, signs of having taken several licks from a whip each. Some of them recent. Sorry? What are you saying, Seaman Key?
I'll look into getting some balm for those.
Some balm? gonna try and heal him up?
More peeved off.
You're getting peeved? Dan, most of it's going to be... Yeah, you keep going in and out.
Like a growl.
Growl? Is that what you said? That you growl?
Yeah. Holding back a growl. And an urge to whack this. Yeah, holding back a growl and the urge to whack this captain with a tentacle.
Well, Thomas is gone. Thomas is left with his stuff.
Okay, then he's going to go see Captain Kitty. Captain?
What is it, Key?
The new crew, they really, really had the
stuff beaten
out of them. Like, I've never seen such sad crew.
When Tolar gets back, we'll get him to cook him a really good meal.
Tolar is probably loudly returning right now, with the pig-headed captain along with him.
Captain! I bought nibbles for dinner! He's a good friend! He gives good shit.
Right, you better cook a really big dinner and make it good.
Captain? I bought a friend.
Yes, you made a new friend. You'll just have to cook for him as well. But
I'm planning on it.
You need to get to the kitchen now. You need to cook.
How stoned do you want the crew?
Not stoned at all.
Can't do it, Captain.
What did you do?
You're cool, aren't you? Come on, we know you're cool.
Oh, check out the stun gun he gave me. Can I borrow a crew member?
Make sure it is Make sure it is the stun gun this time.
I'm gonna look at the bottom of it and see if I wrote stun on the bottom of it. I don't know.
Which one's the extra shooty one again?
They look very similar. How about we shoot 2 people? Whichever one dies, we know which one it is.
I got an idea. How about we give one each to me and your captain, right?
Yeah.
Whichever one of us gets stunned instead of disintegrated is the new captain.
I like this idea. He's a good friend.
He cast Entangle on him? On both of them.
On both of them. Alright.
Yeah.
None can stop stoned Tolar.
Entangle. Grasping with the vine, sprout from the ground, blah 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 blah. Strength save. Okay.
Oh, what is the save I need to make, Kitty? Because I've got a -1 in strength.
The
Strength save.
Your DC, Kitty, what is it?
I think it should be 17.
Okay,
it's 18. It's 18. It's 18.
Okay,
18.
I might be able to make this.
Ooh.
3. No, Stone Tolar has been stopped. Nothing can stop Stone Tolar.
Except apparently being entangled.
Stone Tolar has been stopped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Captain, you gotta have a puff of this shit. It's good.
A quick question, completely
Pighead,
out of
however.
character.
Go on.
I ever successfully stabbed Kitty?
Have you ever successfully stabbed Kitty?
Yeah, I made a note of people I have accidentally stabbed. I also made a note friends I have failed to stab Kitty. I'm just wondering if that's changed at all.
I'm pretty sure you've never stabbed Kitty. Danger would
Okay.
be creeping aboard the ship at this point, and yeah.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be
I'm pretty sure if
suspicious.
you're actually saying that,
Frogman!
your sneak ability would fail.
Frogman!
Danger!
I got
Stop the
you a
pig,
permanent
Captain.
stun option.
Look, I'm here because I was offered food. I've brought your weapons.
He's a
Fine.
good friend.
You can stay for food, but you are not manipulating him or suggesting he shoots any of my crew. Otherwise, I won't hesitate to kick you both off this ship.
Okay,
Captain.
so your captain says you can't shoot any of the crew.
I wasn't shooting. You were gonna shoot, and she was gonna shoot. Technically, she's shooting.
How about we
Let's
show
wait
your
till
captain
the,
what the
The
thagomizer...
entangle.
Oh yeah, Captain, you gotta see this. I got a chest crate of them. They're amazing.
No.
Aww.
You will go to bed without supper at this rate.
They're the one who makes the supper.
You're not punishing me. You're punishing everyone else.
Oh no, you'll do the cooking. You just won't be eating any of
And
it.
cure poison and disease. That might help against Stone Tolar.
I don't know if I have that spell.
Do we have any clerics?
You do have a cleric.
Is the cleric going to cure disease? Or
Yeah.
neutralize poison? Either way.
Let me just make sure he has it. He might not. Let's cure
Fingers
one.
crossed he does. Otherwise, this food check's gonna be terrifying. Because I might accidentally make everyone else on the crew stoned.
Accidentally. Sure.
On purpose. Accidentally on purpose. It's Stone Tolar. It's a different Tolar right now.
He does not have that.
Could you have prepared it when you slept?
I guess.
That's fine, it's fine. You can leave him stoned, it's fine.
Oh, I'm actually one spell short.
Oh, it's one spell level short?
One spell short.
Oh,
I should have one more spell.
alright. Which one are you gonna add?
Well, I guess protection from poison seems pretty important here. Although I could just be an ass and just get something else.
Entirely up to you, my friend.
You're not going to be an ass. It's going to make combat really interesting this session.
All right, fine. As much as I want mass cure wounds, I'll go with the protection from poison.
Toby's whining again. Excuse me, guys. I'll be back soon.
The upside north, you do get to re-choose all your spells every day as being a cleric.
Oh, in that case.
Because clerics and druids can re-choose their entire spell list every day.
I would like to re-choose some stuff in that case.
Because I've played clerics, it's one of my favourite reasons why I like them, because you've got, essentially, here's 400 spells. You could use all of them.
It's she here. Let us see.
Alright, let's have a look at Tolar's stuff. Because I actually have asked Adley, can you send me the full list of everything I've bought? Because I have to figure out where to put that on my sheet. Considering I've spent 20,000 gold's worth as stoned Tolar, I actually don't know what I've got. Also, Stone Tolar is terrifying to play as. I feel the inner Lila of me coming back into play with him. It is too dangerous.
Oh no.
Why do you think you're restrained?
considering I've got a disintegrating pistol, and I'm pretty sure Atnius somehow gave me a lightsaber knowing my luck.
What exactly is the thing that you got?
I got weed.
No, I meant the weapon attachment.
Oh, I couldn't get one, so I just got you a stun gun.
Okay.
Well, I believe I didn't get you anything. Again, Andy just said I spent 20,000 gold, so I might have got you the thing, I might not have. Again, Stone Tolar.
It was offered to you for 100.
No, he offered me the disintegrating pistol for that.
Oh, right. Because there was a mix-up. Right.
Because Stone Tolar just looked at it. I'm keeping you.
So now all Danger needs to do is to go someplace that has a working knowledge of weapons and find a way to integrate the two of them together.
Or duct tape.
No, he's not gonna hick fix it. He's not gonna try to redneck it.
We'll ask him when he gets back.
That would be rather on point, but no.
Yeah, Plague Stone Tolar has honestly become one of my favorite personalities. And he may make reappearances as now I've probably bought a fuck ton of drugs.
Okay.
That's amazing, I love it.
What has been discussed in my absence?
First, did I get an attachment for North's gun?
No.
Because I remember I got the disintegrating pistol and a stun gun.
They gave you a stun gun.
Alright, so no, I did not get you an attachment, because you said I spent 20,000 gold, so it's like, that's a lot of stuff I've bought, so I might have got you the attachment. I might not have. There's no guarantee.
Nah.
So now all Danger needs to do is find some place that has a working knowledge of weapons and find a way to integrate them.
Yes, to cobble together the guns. Yes. So the majority of the a large chunk of that money would have been drugs.
Yes. Stone Tolar is not responsible Tolar.
But you did get a shitload of weapons and ammo in case of the antimatter rifle that you acquired, for example.
Oh, goody.
You gained energy cells to go with it. Yes. So yeah, it's all kinds of good stuff.
So Tolar is now armed with drugs. You should be scared, Anthony.
I should be scared.
Yes, you gave me something I can cook into food for starters, or the world's funniest grenades.
The world's funniest grenades? How's that?
Drug bomb.
You know that's just going to incinerate the drugs, right?
Not if you capture the smoke. Again, Stone Tolar. No. This is more Stone Tolar's thinking. I know in reality it's not going to work, but it's Stone Tolar's mind. It's like, it's like, I can make this into a bomb, and then everyone on the battlefield would be stoned. Peace will ensue.
Doesn't work like that at all. Anyway, but yeah, you also got some interesting beam swords.
I got lightsabers, oh god.
And grenades. And, of course, more laser rifles. Not many. So, all for fairly cheap considering what they are.
So I'm going to need to look up what a laser sword is, but in my mind, Tolar's just going to be doing this now.
They're basically sunblades, statistically speaking.
Oh, goody. Lightsabers. That means I can actually leave my swords at home.
That's its stats. Finesse property. It's not considered light, though. Can it be used as a back scratcher? No. Only if you want... Is there a light rapier? You mean rapier? No, there's no rapiers.
Tolar would have loved those, but I've been given lightsabers.
He's got a case full of lightsabers instead.
You do realise I'm going to be childish now and just not share them. Oh, it's time to cook dinner.
You're going to stir the pot with a lightsaber?
No, I'm going to cook all the meat with a lightsaber. They want it well done? Alright. Captain, look what I have.
Very interesting. Is the meat going to be cooked through with that, or just seared on the outside?
It's pretty much just going to be seared on the outside. And in fact, it's more... it does radiant damage, not heat. So, yeah.
But it's
Still?
a sunblade, so I kind of imagine it being lightly cooked.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter to Sim because he's getting grilled tonight.
I'm literally looking for the damage for these things.
Dangerous
1d8 radiant.
Yeah, danger staying far away from those because frog legs are not on the menu.
It counts as a longsword.
Okay, so Tolar can only wield one of these things because longswords are dual wield, I believe.
No,
you need two hands to wield them.
They are.
Oh, they're finesse weapons.
Yeah, it's a finesse. It's a finesse weapon, and it is also versatile. In other words, you can wield it one-handed or two-handed. In fact, yeah. Let me just item longsword. So, it does 1d8 slashing if you're holding it one-handed, or 1d10 if you're wielding it two-handed.
Okay, so I will be carrying these, but I don't know if I'll be using them immediately.
Now, if you get the appropriate feat, you could, in theory, wield two of them.
Plus... Oh wait, these get +2, so... Oh god, I get +14 with these things. Okay, that's useful.
Huh?
8 +5.
Do you mean to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. It's a +2 sword.
Yeah.
Yes, the feat that I was talking about is dual wielder.
Oh, I already have that.
Then you can have two.
I am a Jedi Master. I'm just going to keep pulling them out and see what colours I have. Just blue.
No,
blue.
No, they're not blue.
Blue.
They're yellow.
Oh, I don't want to be a temple guard.
They're yellow.
Again, Tolar's still going to be checking all of them, mainly because he was Stone Tolar when he bought them, so he's just double checking they all work.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we talking sun yellow or urine yellow? It's important. It's sun yellow. Well, it's... They're more... It's more brilliant white, but on the edges. Like, if you don't look at it directly and instead look at the corona of the blade, it's yellow. Does that make sense? Of course, if you do look at it directly, chances are you're going to see, like, black bars in your vision even for a little while afterwards, even if you close your eyes.
Alright, so I now know what I'm multi-classing into. I want to become level 1 Jedi.
Oh god, I just realized something.
What?
If you let Danger run his hands on the weapon, you will add poison damage.
No, it won't. It'll burn it off. You won't.
Yeah.
You can't treat these. You can't treat these blades with anything. It'll just...
I can do it though. My normal rapiers, if we get desperate.
Yes.
Actually, I'm gonna ask that. I do apologize for stoned Tolar. I promised he would never come out again. Allow me to make something.
Have you been cured?
I believe he had cured me.
I used the poison.
The protection from poison.
Yes. I did also decide
if it is
to switch
poison, you
out.
neutralize the poison. Perfect. Yes. So you're no longer you are sober.
I also
I do
did decide
apologize.
to switch out control water with mass cure wounds.
Did you also did you all is the pig-headed captain still stoned?
I say keep him stoned.
Yeah.
Oh,
In that case, he'd probably declare, "You guys are no fun anymore," and left.
well, think of it like this. When I make you nibbles, you can get back on that high again. I mean, I have to cook you a decent meal. You sold us all these armaments.
You still gonna do that? No, I'm not gonna stick around for that. Yeah, that's fun.
Ah, well, it was great doing business with you. If we ever meet each other again in this wonderful cosmos, we better get high again.
Are you gonna cook the food then? Or are you still...
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go cook.
Alright, cool. What do the rest of you say or do while you're left with the pig-headed captain?
Danger wants to talk to the captain and just be like, Captain, I have...
Captain Kitty or this other captain?
The other captain.
Okay.
Captain, I have this here weapon, and I have this here stun gun. I'm looking for a way to integrate it so I could use either.
What I recommend is that you acquire a roll of utility bonding strips and use said devices to connect the two weapons, to fuse the two weapons together. It's highly advanced technology.
You mean essentially you want me to duct tape them together?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not the answer I was looking for. I was hoping there was a way to do it in a more mechanical fashion.
Well, there's a what are we talking about? Oh, there's a bunch of crazy robots down on the surface of the planet. You should check them out.
What does that have to do with it?
Do with what?
Oh, God. Making my two weapons here, one weapon.
Yeah. The robots, they're artifactors.
Oh, they're artificers.
That's the one. Yeah. If they can. Yeah.
I imagine they're not. Are they friendly?
They're robots.
That does not answer the question.
They don't do
All right.
friends. They don't do enemies. They're just robots. They just make things.
All right. You know what? You just dinner will be out soon. Just you sit tight.
How do you sit tight? I'd rather sit loose. That sounds better. I want to sit loose.
It's a turn of phrase. Why must I be
It's
surrounded
a
by
weird
you?
turn of phrase, though, when you think about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like,
Captain
who
Kitty.
invented words anyway? Like, why did someone just sat down one day and decided to make that certain noises meant something, and everyone else just kind of went along with it? That's weird, man. That's fucking
all
weird.
right. You've clearly had enough. We're gonna get some food in you, and you're gonna be all right. All right, there, buddy.
all right.
He turns and he goes, Captain Kitty.
Do you require?
A word in private, if you would.
Certainly.
Is it gonna be beans?
You'll get what you're given or you go without.
No, I mean the word in private. Is he just gonna go into a room with you and say beans?
That might be a starting point of the conversation, I don't know.
Well, if it says more than that, it's more than just one word, isn't it?
I don't understand why we willingly put ourselves through this nonsense.
Well, we can blame Tello for this one.
Great.
So,
anyhow,
what? Just out of interest, what's Key doing at the moment?
He's leaning on the side of the ship, adding to the list of stuff they're going to need to get.
Yes.
If he sees any of Tom's crew, he's going to glare at them.
They've gone. The only stranger you have aboard the ship is, well, besides your new crew, is Captain Pighead.
Okay.
But yeah, it seems that you've left him sat alone while the rest of you either go off to talk, or go off to cook, or go off to do inventory. Right?
Seem Key's doing inventory, but he'll have the occasional little word with Captain Pighead.
So what are you saying to Captain Pighead?
Well, aren't your crew worried about you?
They know where I am. They know I can handle myself. So, this captain of yours, any good? Amazing, eh?
Mm-hmm. Didn't ask for a better captain. And I've had a few good captains, so that's really saying something.
Well, I hope that you're, I hope they're worth their while.
What do you mean?
Well, can I tell you a bit of a secret?
Secret?
This isn't the first time I sold all these weapons.
First time what?
This ain't the first time I sold these weapons. In fact,
Oh.
we've done this a few times now.
What? Sold weapons?
Yeah, The same weapons.
Insight check. He's planning on stealing them back, isn't he?
Yeah, you don't even need to do an insight check for that. It's pretty fucking obvious that, yeah, that's exactly what he's planning on doing.
And I had my owl on Kitty, right?
Yeah, yes. Are you going to Warg?
Your health and stuff comes first. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna keep trying to get info from him because he seems to trust me for some reason.
Is prepared.
I am going to get
Oh,
my
perfect.
owl to repeatedly nudge Kitty.
But okay, in the meantime, like while Kitty is talking, what is Danger saying to Kitty before the nudging begins?
He pulls Kitty aside off to a safe distance where they're not in earshot. And he says, a couple of things. One, he may be a moron, but there's just something about him I don't like. It could be me being paranoid, but I do think we need to keep an eye on.
What did you say, Kitty?
I totally agree with you there. Danger. And also, whatever we do, we keep Taylor away from those substances.
Okay,
I really don't need her getting ideas.
Danger, what's the second thing that you were going to tell her as the owl begins to nudge? Danger?
Secondly, I have information. It might not be completely reliable information, but down on the planet itself, apparently there's a bunch of robotic things, droids or whatever, and they can do things with weapons. They're artificers. It might be worth the trip.
Yes, who? Who are they?
Who are you? Ooh,
Who? I really want to know.
Okay.
I suppose we could... Oh, sorry.
Go on. You suppose you could what?
I suppose we could organise a trip down there soon. I just want to make sure our new crew members are settled.
We best take care of this other problem first, along with the Tolar issue.
You mean
Mate.
Captain Boar?
Okay.
Well, the sooner dinner is cooked, the sooner he'll finish it and leave. So I suggest me and you go help Taylor in the kitchen. It also might serve to help keep an eye on her.
This is
Roger
probably
that,
about the
Cap.
time that you hear dinner is served from out on the deck.
As we have new crew and a lovely guest, I have decided to splurge a little on our dinners today. Forces, you get nothing.
Yes, excuse me, Forces is getting food.
He gets his
Taylor.
own meal in a minute.
And what meal is that?
A very alcoholic one.
No. We don't need a drink driver.
He's
or
not going
sailor.
to be drunk. It is known as a Christmas pudding. You light it on fire with alcohol. And there's a lot of alcohol inside it. From the amount he is drunk today, I presumed he would like that better than anything else I would cook.
I
And
would
you
like to
haven't...
perceive whether or not the drugs have made their way into this food.
Exactly what I was going to
No,
say.
no. The only drugs are in the captain's meal. Because I told him I'd make sure he gets stoned.
You mean Captain Pighead?
Yes, and when I say drugs, I mean a bit of every drug.
Holy shit, you're gonna
The
kill
uppers
him.
and the downers.
But anyway, well, if I'm not
May I present about egg and soy marinated steaks with charred peppers, caramelized carrots, and a red wine reduction with truffle. Enjoy.
Fancy. Forces, since he's not allowed to eat, he's gonna go sit in the Spelljammer helm and pout.
I sent someone up there with the same meal I just did to make a point. There you go.
But he shortly after you sit down to eat your meal, and it does look really good, Forces sets off the red alert.
I was trying to tell the captain something was happening.
Go on then.
Hence the headbutts, the pecking. Oh, Captain, Captain Hogg, whatever, plans on betraying us.
You said you could keep a secret, you little shit.
I also told you my captain was amazing.
May I request...
You also said my
betrayal
captain was
comes
amazing.
Excuse me, before the betrayal start, may we at least eat our meals?
No.
I spent the time cooking this. It is only polite persuasion. I'm literally trying to convince Kitty, like, let him eat the food.
Okay, and what do I need to roll against it, isn't it?
Insight, yeah. Which would be appropriate in this case. For him to catch his, like...
Eat the meals, then the violence.
Okay. Oh, my insight's only plus 10.
Burp.
Can I offer her advantage? And I'm running up to the main deck.
Well, which are you doing?
Right.
Are you helping, or are you running up to the Forces?
Kitty's got this. I'm running up to the main deck.
What would my passive insight do? Because my passive's 25.
Yeah, you'd know damn well that... Okay, Tolar's got something planned here. Like, there's no reason why they would insist on eating the food while the literal warning klaxons are going off.
As far as we're aware, he's throwing a tantrum and he's trying to ruin our meals. Please, just... Captain,
Hello.
you were kind...
I know you've spent so much time on this wonderful meal. But unless you want this meal to be our last, I recommend we do something now.
Well, as he is our guest, may the other captain at least have a bite before our meals are all ruined. It's the least we can do. He came all this way.
No.
You know, you can... he's got a good point. I can just sit here and eat all the food while you go and see what that noise is all about. That's fine.
Hey, Captain. I know this is gonna sound weird, but I think Tolar is right. Let them eat the food. It's the least we could do. And then we can all try to kill each other like civilized folk.
Exactly.
Yeah, go on.
Also...
You go. I'll be fine.
I'm just gonna stay and take a bite of my meal, I will join you once I have finished. Because I'm wanting to keep an eye on this pig captain. I don't want to leave him unsupervised. Because Hurricane's first interaction was, let's get stoned. I don't... Even Tolar wouldn't trust him immediately to leave him unsupervised.
Pighead immediately swaps his own plate for the one across from him and starts eating.
Excuse me. Did you just swap the meals?
This one looks better.
And yet I put more truffle in yours, I made yours with a better wine, and I put in the uppers like you asked for.
Maybe I'll have that next.
Very well. Tolar is just going to stand up very quick. Just walk around to the other side of the table where he moved the plate. I'll put this somewhere where it'll stay warm for you. And he's going to shove the food down his throat.
Okay, you're going to have to grapple him.
Okay. So, that's a +5. That might actually be okay. I'm gonna ask this quick. Would I have advantage? Because technically this is a surprise.
No.
Fuck. Shit!
Old person.
Oh!
Oh! Okay, he needs to make a wisdom save.
Yep. DC of 19, by the way.
Holy shit, okay.
North, I love you.
16. He fails.
That'll be a fail.
Uh-huh. So he's paralyzed.
And I'm just shoving all these infused foods down his throat and making him chew it. Just enjoy, you fucking asshole!
He's paralyzed. He can't chew. He can't even...
I know. I'm chewing for him. I'm literally moving his mouth as actions.
He's paralyzed. All he can do is choke.
Choke on my food.
Yeah. So anyway, the rest of his crew come up from the lower decks, having breached the hull from below, and that's where we're going to put a pin in it.
Lovely.
Sad.
Well, first, thank you, North, for allowing him his last meal.
Yeah, no problem, I guess.
In all fairness, I just wanted to see what would happen if I gave him all the uppers and downers at the same time.
The only reason why Danger is helping you right now is because he now perceives that captain to be a threat. Otherwise, he would be directly opposing whatever you're trying to do.
At every turn.
Yes.
Tolar is effectively showing that he does have the crew's best interests at heart, somewhat.
Also, he's a
And
chef.
Danger is
You are
showing-
interrupting his meal. That is dangerous territory.
And Danger is showing that he can be on the same level as Tolar, assuming
gonna
their
get-
interests are aligned.
You're gonna get a pot brownie.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I can't imagine what high Danger is like.
I imagine a high Danger would lick his own skin.
High Tolar is really
Probably.
mellow.
And probably wouldn't like hallucinate little flies and just keep flicking the tongue.
Okay.
No, your tongue would go out and just
Almost
slowly
got that,
recoil back to your eyes. Blech.
Anyway. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this, listening to this as much as we've enjoyed playing. By the way, the Thagamizers look something like this. Unfortunately, they're Fortnite weapons, but whatever.
Yeah.
Also, I need a stat block for the stun gun.
I need a stat block for everything I bought,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm not letting them leave.
Yeah,
with any of it.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed playing. We do have a slot open in this game if you'd like to join us. There is a link in the description below if you want to jump into the Discord and come chat with me. You can hang out with the other geeks and gamers even if you don't want to join a campaign. But the campaigns are great, so you really should. In the meantime, no matter what role you play,
Nice to meet you, sir.
have a good game.